This next viewer question comes from Habs Fan for Life. I sure wonder how this season is testing his fandom. Who does the panel want to see replace Trevor Timmins as head of scouting? We haven't been given much info about who will take the lead in the coming draft. I mean, to that point, we have no clue what's going to happen with the rest of this front office. Guys who we thought were going to be part of the front office going forward or candidates for it, people like Emily Castonguay and Danielle Briere have gotten jobs in recent days. And Mathieu Darche is still out there looking for jobs. So pretty interesting question from Habs Fan for Life. Stu, who do you think could be the next Trevor Timmins?
I wouldn't be shocked if it's Martin Lapointe, who's assumed the position since they fired Trevor Timmins. Jeff Gorton spoke on one of the news conferences saying that he's been happy, I guess, what he's seen from Lapointe so far. He knows all the players in the system. He worked under Trevor Timmins. That doesn't necessarily mean he agreed with everything Trevor Timmins did. Maybe he saw some things differently as not the head guy. He's bilingual, something Timmins wasn't, which I think for a team that so wants a bilingual person as a GM and wants a bilingual person as a head coach, I think as the head of scouting, especially when you're scouting in the Quebec Junior League, where the Canadiens have missed a lot of good players, it would help to have a guy like Martin Lapointe there. His resume as a great player and leadership abilities. I believe he was the first French Canadian to ever be captain of the World Junior team. So I wouldn't be shocked if Martin Lapointe just stays there. And I don't think it would be a horrible decision by Jeff Gorton if he decides to go that route. Have some stability moving forward. And from Jeff Molson's perspective, he's already paying Martin Lapointe. So it's not like he's adding another salary to the team. I wouldn't be shocked if it was Martin Lapointe.
And it's an interesting question because as soon as you have a change in upper management, let's face it, a lot of those times when that happens, they want to bring in their own people. And these two guys inherited guys from Bergevin's era. And, you mentioned Martin Lapointe. They all got signed to extensions on their contract. He's got another 2 more years under contract. And this late in the season, a lot of the legwork has already been done and prepared for the upcoming draft. So for them to, moving forward, look at who they'd like to bring in to organize and run that department, it's going to be interesting discussions that they're going to have to see who they would like to have and whose trust they put in. But to date, Martin Lapointe is in that mix. He's been around a while, and from what we've heard so far, is they're happy with him in that place. But that can also change as the upper management changes their focus on who they would like to have in their management group.
Yeah, it's kind of a difficult time because, different people who could be good for this job are under contract with their team, and their team's not going to let them go and have them go to the Montreal Canadiens and know what the other team is thinking heading into this draft. So I think this is a great opportunity for Martin Lapointe to show, if this is a job he wants, if he's able to do it. But, I wouldn't mind giving, Blair Mcafee a shot at this job. He's done a really good job. He's worked for the Minnesota Wild, the Toronto Maple Leafs in the past. He's right now with Hockey Canada, putting together that team at the Olympics. He's put together the World Junior teams in the past where Carey Price was on it, Jonathan Toews. So he's someone that has a lot of experience in the NHL. He's from Montreal. He's from Beaconsfield. He knows the area. He speaks French as well. He'd be able to do interviews in English and French. So, it might be worth talking to him. I know he's, more looking towards retirement. But if the Canadiens come calling, it'd be interesting to see how serious he would take that phone call.
Yeah, Blair is I know Blair well. He's a highly qualified hockey man, as you said, put in charge of putting together Team Canada for the Olympics. He is retired or he was retired. He was working for the Maple Leafs as a pro scout, and then Hockey Canada called him and brought him back. But he's a hockey lifer. He interviewed for the GM job of the Canadiens when Marc Bergevin got it. Blair would be a good hire. I don't know at this stage in his life if he would want it. But he's a lifetime hockey guy, and maybe the opportunity to work for the Canadiens would be intriguing to him. But I think he's more likely to want to stay playing golf in the summertime. But we'll see.
Wouldn't we all? Let us know in the comment section who you think would be the great replacement for Trevor Timmins. Subscribe to Hockey Inside Out on YouTube. Subscribe to the Hockey Inside Out newsletter. And visit hockeyinsideout.com for full episodes.